We made it to day 50, halfway through New Zealand's... No, that's not how that works. Math don't work that way. But day 50 of New Zealand's biggest gap year. A couple of years ago, Laura and I decided to tackle 365 activities all around New Zealand in only 365 days. And today is day 50. I just realized it's not halfway through, but, you know, it's a good way in. We're hanging out with a local dairy farmer, which has took us in for a few nights. We're going to be helping him out a little bit with the stuff, with the farming, dairy stuff, but you'll see more of that even tomorrow. But we're checking out Wilkies Pool and the Dawson Falls. He's taking us out with the kids and we're going to see one of the hidden gems of the Taranaki area. Check it out.
We are heading down to a farm in Stratford today to spend some time with Andrew and Vanessa and Hamish and Ewan, who are the family that we went on our epic Fossil Canyon mission with a couple of weeks ago on the ghost town. We want to go on a hike with Andrew and Ewan and Hamish, so hopefully the weather's not going to turn like really bad right now and we can just get on with doing this hike in the Egmont National Park, which I've been desperate to go and do a hike here. I've heard so much about it. It's like this huge volcano, Mount Taranaki, in the centre of the national park, and all around it has some amazing forests, and I can't wait to go and explore this national park.
So we decided to go up to the Wilkies pools, which is about an hour and 20 minutes return. The Wilkies pools are one of the jewels of the Mount Egmont National Park. So the hike is extremely well managed. The path is extremely easy to walk through. The forest is gorgeous. It's kind of like a thick goblin forest with long moss, you know, dripping from the trunks.
That is by far the coldest hike we've done so far.
And the further we go into this forest, the more amazing the vegetation looks. There's trees that are winding their way around each other, and there's branches going in all directions, all covered in moss and other various vegetation growing on other vegetation, and it just looks like something from a fairy tale. It's amazing. And hilariously, they find a leaf which has a really spicy flavour to it. Robin is pulling all sorts of crazy faces when he tries that leaf.
Oh,
it's really high there.
No, I don't like it.
Oh,
it tastes like
it is hot. That's a strong flavour.
So we arrived at the Wilkies pools, which is basically kind of a small stream which is divided in different plateaux by gigantic rocks and boulders. The first thing that strikes me is the depth and the color of the water, which is extremely turquoise and very clear and really, really stunning. The waterfall is just kind of slowly falling into, so making this a little stream of bubbles going in, and it's ideal. You know, it looks like a picture perfect paradise, right? It's pretty amazing.
The kids, who are dressed in camouflage coat, run into places to hide, and we literally walk past them. We cannot see them whatsoever.
Oh my god, I could not find him. Well done. Give me a high five, bro. Get out.
Where's the other one?
Okay. Oh my god, that's really good.
I see someone.
Hey. I see you.
Good spot.
We walk back to the Dawson Falls Visitor Centre and we have a quick lunch, and then next we are heading to Dawson Falls. And Dawson Falls is just off the roadside, literally a 5-minute track down to the base of the waterfalls. And we get down to the bottom and we are met with this about 18-metre waterfall, and it looks absolutely stunning. It goes into a boulder stream, making some more smaller waterfalls. This is what New Zealand's all about. Like everywhere you turn, there's some really stunning spots and really cool places to hang out. And we're kind of taking pictures here for a while, but the rain is starting to come down a bit harder now when we're like, okay, we need to climb back up the steps. There's a huge amount of steps to get back up to the car park. It's only like 5 minutes, but it's just literally all steep steps to get there. We are heading back to Andrew and Vanessa's farm and house. This is where we enjoy some hot chocolates, some hot drinks, just had chill out for a bit. I'm doing a bit of work and Robin is going to go off and do some farm chores with Andrew, which involves getting in a gator and shoveling some shit. Yeah, he's having a good time. He's like really keen to learn all these things on the farm, and good for him.
And Andrew is offering me to follow him and go first explore the farm and second do a bit of farm task with him. We're putting the fertilizer, moving the tubes, moving the pipes, attaching everything, setting up everything, playing with basically manure. I had a blast. I love manure. This is my new passion. Manure is amazing.
And then the next thing I know, Robin is returning back to the house in an overall with his gumboots on, covered in cow shit.
Little did we know that the storm that was coming was actually pretty intense. And then there were a lot of wind, so the camera was moving back and forth the whole night. Laura got really scared during the night. She didn't sleep last night at all. Yeah, what did you like about the waterfall?
It was, in the photos, it was all smooth coming down, and at Wilkies pools, the slopes that the water came down, like coming in like that, and like making a little slide come down to a pool and a little slide. And there was one little waterfall frozen.
Alright, so this video is kind of a good way for us to show you how welcoming Kiwis are in their country. You know, we barely knew that guy is actually a friend of the beekeeper that we stayed in, if you remember, during our trip during the Forgotten World Highway. If you remember, we stayed in somewhere called Taranak, which was a ghost town, and yeah, they were mates and we get to meet them, and it's just such a really awesome way to kind of discover the country through locals. But one of the really interesting things is that he invited us to do some dairy farming because it's a massive industry here in New Zealand. And he said, you know what, do you want to spend a day doing that with us tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, okay. It's not really an activity. We'll count that as an activity because we're going to learn a lot. We're going to do a lot. It's going to be awesome. But that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I know it's a little bit more of a teaser, and usually I take this time to answer questions that we got in the comment section of our video, but this time we really got very little, just because Dawson Falls and Wilkies pools are so not known that no one searched for it on YouTube, and so the video got like 10 views or something. So we're happy to show it to you guys. If you are diving that much into traveling in New Zealand, you find some really good hidden gems thanks to us. But yeah, so a bit of a teaser for tomorrow. We're going to be doing some dairy farming, and that's going to be really awesome. Anyway, in the meantime, if you guys want to dive even more into the hidden gems of New Zealand, you can check out nzpocketguide.com. It's the largest travel guide to New Zealand, and that's written by Laura and I, and it's 100% free for you guys to use, so that's pretty cool. And you can also come and hang out with us every Sunday at 8 AM New Zealand time. We do a live session. We spend about an hour answering all your questions about traveling in New Zealand. It's a cool place to hang out. And you can also ask all your questions in the comment section of any of our videos, and we're always there to answer you. So that's basically everything I have for you today. If you feel like liking or subscribing, it's a great free way for you to say thank you for all the hard work. God damn this plant. And aside from that, Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.